Hi friends, welcome to Arnav's World. Today is the 8th episode in the space series. So today we are going to discuss about the biggest planet in the solar system, Jupiter. So Jupiter is the fifth planet from the Sun and the largest in the solar system, the biggest one. Yes, and its mass is equivalent of 2.5% of all other solar system's planets combined. All other planets in the solar system. Yes, so Jupiter is a gas giant. Yes, it is made of gas and is a giant. Yeah, it is the third brightest natural object in the Earth's night sky after the Moon and Venus. So that means Jupiter can be seen. Yes, from Earth. Yes, it is the third brightest after all. Yeah, it was named after the Roman god Jupiter, who was the king of the gods. Yeah, almost like gods of the gods. Yeah. Okay, the mean radius of Jupiter is 66,911 kilometers, which is 1/10 of the Sun's radius. Yes, 1/10. 1 in 10. Yeah. The surface area of Jupiter is 6.1469 times 10 to the power of 10 kilometers. That means it is easy to say it is 6.1 or 61 billion kilometers square, yeah, which is 120.4 times of the Earth's surface area. I am still thinking it's only 120, not bigger. Yeah, the mass of Jupiter is 1.8982 times 10 to the power of 27 kgs, which is 317.8% of the Earth's mass. I mean times of the Earth's mass. Yeah. So the Jupiter's volume is 1321 times the volume of Earth. Yeah. That it's very big. Okay, Jupiter radiates more heat than the total solar radiation it receives. That means it makes more heat than the sun or the sunlight which it receives. Wow, that means it is a generator of heat which it uses again, because it tried to become a star but it's not a star. Then if it was a star, it would be a binary system. This solar system is a binary solar system if that would have happened. Yeah. Okay, Jupiter has the deepest planetary atmosphere in the solar system, which is spanning over 5,000 kilometers down in Jupiter. Yeah, it is very deep and it's an atmosphere. Normally atmospheres are above, not down. Wow. Okay, its rotation is fastest of all the solar system's planets. Yeah, which one day in Jupiter is only 9 Earth hours. 9. Almost 1/3 of an Earth hour. I mean an Earth day. Yeah. Okay, so Jupiter is believed to be the oldest planet in solar system. Yeah, it is the oldest planet. But it is still believed. That means it may be the oldest planet or not be the oldest planet. Yeah. So the atmosphere composition by volume is 89% plus or minus 2% of hydrogen molecules, which is H2, 10% or plus or minus 2% helium. Yes, normal helium, not helium molecules, because it's a noble gas. But they can bond. Yeah. Next, 0.3% methane, 0.026% ammonia, and fractions of other elements, trace elements. So Jupiter is primarily composed of hydrogen and helium with other trace elements, of course. So helium constitutes of 1/4 of its mass and 1/10 of its volume. You may ask, why 1/4 of its mass but it has only 1/10 of its volume? Because helium is more heavy than the hydrogen, and also the trace elements make 5% of the mass of Jupiter, because again they are more massive. Yeah, so Jupiter likely has a rocky core of heavier metals, elements. Yeah, it has a small core. Like people think it has a core, but there may be or not there. Yeah. So the outer atmosphere is divided into a series of latitudinal bands with turbulence and storms. So I'll show you that. Okay. So for example, this is Jupiter. So without those curves, so here are those bands, latitudinal bands. They go all over the planet. Yeah, and also there are also storms. Yeah, many storms. The Great Red Storm, which is the biggest. Yeah, so a prominent result of this is the Great Red Storm. Yeah, are also known as the Great Red Spot. Yeah, which is 22 degrees south of the equator. It is a giant star. Yeah, and also it was once 4 times bigger than Earth, but now it's just half the size of Earth. Yeah, when it was discovered, it was 4 times bigger. Yeah, it decreased a lot in size. So Jupiter is surrounded by a faint planetary ring system. That means it has small rings which we cannot see. Yeah, but we can barely see it. While in Saturn's case, we can always see them anywhere, anytime. Yeah, okay. It has a powerful magnetosphere. Yes, Jupiter has a magnetosphere, which means magnetic field. So this magnetic field is 14 times stronger than Earth's magnetic field. And one fun fact, its magnetic tail, which is, for example, this is Jupiter, this is any planet, for example, not only Jupiter. So this is the magnetic field. There will be like this. Yeah, the solar storms will push it back. For every planet there is there. For every planet that has a magnetic field. Yeah. So this planet of Jupiter has a magnetic tail of 5.3, guess it, astronomical units. Very long. It almost goes to Saturn's orbit. Yeah, and if you don't know, an astronomical unit, which is AU for short, is the distance from the Sun to Earth. Yeah, very long. More than Jupiter itself. Yeah, and also the Sun also, which is great. So it has 80 known moons. Yeah, and possibly many more moons. Lots of moons. Yeah, the 4 largest moons discovered by now are Io, Europa, Ganymede and Callisto. Yeah, these are called Galilean moons because they were discovered by Galileo Galilei. Yeah. So Pioneer 10 was the first spacecraft to visit Jupiter. Yeah, it was closest to Jupiter in 1973 December. Yeah. And the latest probe to visit the planet was Juno, which fell into Jupiter's clouds and destroyed itself. Yeah. So this is for today about Jupiter, the biggest planet in the solar system. Yeah. Bye.